Hi, OC Habitats family. Welcome back to our newest edition of our Volunteer Spotlight interviews. Today, I'm joined by Tania. Tania, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Tania. I'm a fourth year CSUF student studying biochem, and I'm excited to be here.
Awesome. I'm excited to have you. Love talking to you. Okay, so one of our first questions is use three words to describe yourself.
I think three words to describe myself is responsible, good time management skills, and then professional.
That's awesome. So, what sparked your interest in helping the environment?
I think my interest has been sparked since like my childhood, since I was like since I went to go help out with the agriculture with my grandparents back in their ranch in Mexico. That really helped out. That really bloomed my passion for like helping the environment. Yeah, I think since childhood.
Well, that's super cool. And it shows because you're like what you're studying at your school right now. So it's super cool that your passion from your childhood gets to carry on throughout your higher education.
Yeah.
Um, so that's super cool. I know you're interested in helping with the environment. What brought you to OC Habitat?
Well, I was just looking for an internship. Well, so once the pandemic hit, I was really interested in doing something virtual. So, through the career center at my university, this internship was offered, and I applied and I got in. I'm usually focused more in the genetic side and lab research of biology and chemistry, but I wanted to branch out a little bit more and go towards environmental work and field work. So yeah, that's where I just became involved with this internship, and yeah, it's been fun.
Nice. Is there any project that you're currently working on right now? Could be with OC Habitat or even outside of OC Habitat.
With OC Habitats, I've been running the Girl Scouts of Orange County badge program.
Oh,
So
nice. So cute.
yeah, the girls are actually with us for to earn two badges, or yeah, two badges, and they attend our virtual seminar, and then they go out and adventure on their own with their families, and they report back to us, and then they earn their badges depending on what title we're going over. So, for example, we just had our virtual program, and we talked and discussed about intertidal species, and I believe you gave a presentation on endangered species on abalone. So they really
Yeah, I
enjoyed that.
remember.
So programs I run right now.
Yeah, the kids love working with you. I had a great time. I think you did a really good job with that program. So, wherever your future carries, just know that you impacted some young minds about environmentalism. So that's great.
Yeah, exactly.
Aside from volunteering, how do you engage in environmental activism?
I think it's just like environmental activism. I think it has to you have to do it daily, and it's more like a lifestyle that you change. So just about 3 years ago, I just became into living a more sustainable life. So I would encourage either my family, my peers to live a more sustainable life and change like their daily habits, like switch out like your plastics with glass, or like use more reusables as safely as you can, especially during this pandemic. Or for example, if I would go hiking, I would make like a little challenge with my nephews and tell them like, you know what, whoever picks up the most trash on the trails like wins a prize. So I think it's like little changes that you do daily that you become really much of an activist. Especially during these times where you can really attend either protests or rallies just because it's not safe to do so. I think just doing just individual work would really impact the environment. And yeah.
Yeah, super, super thoughtful answer. I actually really agree with that. When people think of environmental activism, they often are like, well, I can't really do policy work, can't really like go out and protest, but you're totally right. People
Yeah,
like us every day, it's just everyday actions that we can do. So
or
yeah,
even
thanks for
now,
sharing.
with like a lot of people don't think about it, but like the single use masks, like the blue ones that people get at the hospital or just like anywhere,
Mm-hmm.
even when they toss them away, they end up in our landfill. They end up affecting our marine life. So even if they know the slightest bit of information, like snapping the mask strings off, just to like it won't. It's just so it won't affect marine life. That makes a huge difference. I think spreading that now. I think it's just an evolving term. Being environmental. I personally just buy the reusable masks and just change them every single day, especially during like the pandemic. So like little things that you need to like switch around in your life. I think it's just a mindset that you need to like enforce every day. that
Yeah, definitely.
more environmentally friendly.
Yeah, definitely. Like, you know what, the little things do make a difference, and I think like you said, through our individual actions, we really can make a difference.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
yeah, that's awesome. Thanks for sharing. One of our last questions is, what have you learned throughout your volunteering period?
Through my internship at OCH, I've
Yeah.
learned a bunch of leadership roles. I've actually went into OCH wanting to do more field research, so I got to experience that. I worked at the with Stacy and Matt in the restorations at UNB. I was seeing all the actual background of the work going into the UNB. Um, yeah, I really learned leadership roles and definitely to work with a teamwork and lead a team on these restorations.
Yeah, I mean, definitely like working with you. I love being a part of a team with you. So, you know, definitely whatever you've learned at your volunteering period, you've definitely impacted others and carried that um, along. So, you know, thanks, Tanya, for everything. And I know you're leaving as an intern, and we'll miss you very much. I mean, I know I will miss you very much. But that is all the time we have for today. Thank you, Tanya, again, so much for being here and for sharing all that with us today. And thank you, everyone, for watching. Be sure to tune in next time for our next Spotlight Volunteer interview.